Right, okay, I've got a very short time to tell you a little bit about our philosophy. Take back the money, relax, nobody's going to barge in and remove people, there's no cell phone jammers. But what we're trying to tell you over here is that we have a situation where the science knows things that business doesn't know. Now, I'm going to talk to you about something inspired by Dan Pink and his Drive organization, the science of why monetary rewards don't foster better results. And before you say, right, what the hell is this? Is this a Marxist conspiracy? We're going to take all the money off people. We're all going to work for nothing. What we're saying is take with your people, with your businesses, take money off the table, that it's not an issue, and look at other ways to get people motivated. Pay them enough, pay them well, pay them more than you want to if you want, but don't make it an issue tied to performance. So, little thing here, about 70 years ago, the candle problem. I'm going to ask you to focus your minds on this. Your task is to affix the candle to the wall. It's a dry wall. You've got a box full of tacks, and you've got some matches. The trick is the lit candle must, when it's lit, it must not drip wax on the table. How are you going to solve that problem? Just with those items. So some people may say, well, just pin the candle to the wall. Ain't going to work. More creative people might say, well, let's just melt the side of the candle. I know some of you are thinking that, and whack it against the wall. It ain't going to work. The answer is fairly simple. That is what you do. You take the tacks out of the box, tack the box to the wall, pop the candle in, light it with the matches, done and dusted. Now, the reason why most people don't see that instantly, and some of you are patting yourselves on the back because you did, the reason is because of functional fixedness. We see a box, and we see with tacks in, and we see the matches. We don't see a box and some tacks and the matches like that. So forget about that. That's one issue. The issue that I'd like to talk about is why, when they did an experiment, some years later, they said, let's incentivize people. Let's give them a task to solve this problem. One group of people will tell them that what you need to do is do this as quickly as possible. We're doing a benchmark to see how long it should take people to do. The next group of people, they said, if you can do this in the top 25% of times, you'll get 500 Rand. If you can do it in the top time, you'll get 2,000. Now, the question is, those two groups, the group that were incentivized by cash, how much faster did they solve the problem over the other guys? The answer is 3.5 minutes on average slower. And the reason, because the pressure put onto them was actually impeding performance. With the teamwork thing, the competitive edge, again, it was not producing the results that you'd want. So the reason that was extrinsic motivation coming from outside doesn't work, the carrot and stick, is because when you've got simple problems, like we give it to you with the tacks outside and the box, yeah, that will work when you incentivize. It's simple stuff that we used to do many, many years ago. Nowadays, we're working with problems that are much more complex. We all have candle problems in our business. We need to be innovative. We need to be creative. And money will not work. We need intrinsic motivation. What does motivate us? Autonomy. Giving people the right to find out for themselves. There's a lot of buzz going around now about ROWE, row organizations, results-only work environments, where there's no start times, there's no finish times, there's no you must do this. It's just what are you going to achieve, and leave people to do it. Automatically, as humans, we want to do that. Mastery. We all want to be good at what we do. Sometimes we take up something like golf or a musical instrument. Things don't work out, we give up. It was too difficult. We didn't have the skills, we didn't have the coaching. If it's too easy, it won't work. There's a talk about the Goldilocks effect. Give people things that are not too easy, not too difficult, and they will thrive. But finally, the most important thing, and this is what I think we can help you realize in your organizations through our work and working with your people, is to give them purpose. What is the bigger picture? Why am I doing this? We all do things that can seem mundane, can seem disjointed, can seem that they don't have an effect. But if people can see the purpose, they can feel they're part of a bigger thing. They're going to bounce out of bed. They're going to grow your business. They're going to grow themselves. And you're all going to be incredibly, incredibly successful. My time is up. There's a flashing red light on here. It's been great, and hopefully I'll catch you all a little bit later. Thank you very much.